I like the economics the most, and I like this because it's the closest thing to finance, and I really like the idea of corporate finance, like managing money, funds, and this is mainly because of my father. He's a businessman, and he always talks to my brother about finance-related issues like economics, and I'm also half Malaysian, so we always talk about the Malaysian economy, and somehow this topic really interested me, and so that's why I like the economics. The MU1 is actually my favorite CCA because it's taught me a lot about expressing myself and how to, and public speaking, how to debate with people, how to come to conclusions. My most memorable experience is my first conference. I actually had no prior training before that conference, so I was very nervous. So on that day, I went into the conference room and I saw many people around me, and I was really nervous because I knew they were very experienced MUNers. So on that very first day, I didn't say anything. I just kept silent the entire day. But the president, who was in charge of running the conference, they forced me to speak. And I had to go up on stage, and I didn't have anything prepared because I didn't know what to prepare for. So I just randomly said a few points about my own country because I had to delegate for India. And somehow I didn't do that badly. And apparently that was a pretty good speech, according to the president. So that was my most memorable experience. I somehow made it work. I always make sure to finish my schoolwork before anything else. So after school, I would stay in school and maybe take a rest for a bit, but then I always make sure to finish my work before I go home. And when I do go home, I indulge in what I want to do. So one of my hobbies are like day trading. I like technical analysis, learning about that. Maybe reading some books about corporate finance, or perhaps playing some games with my friends. But the way I manage my time is mainly just to finish my priorities first and always have a timeline of what I want to do for the entire day. One thing I don't like to do is make schedules. I really don't like schedules because I feel like it's really restricting. So I mostly make a plan of things I have to do, and I organize my time according to that. The way everyone works is very different. So for me personally, my main tip and strategy is just to make sure that you know, especially in a school setting when you have to revise for exams and tests, as long as you know that you have done your best to revise and as long as you know that you have extracted the most amount of revision time that you can get from one day, then that's the best strategy for you. If you can play for 5 hours and do work for 1 hour, but somehow that 1 hour of work is still so much work, it's still more than your friends, then that's a strategy that works for you. And that's a strategy that works for me. This year I'm the president of the CC, and I feel like my leadership style is mostly collaborative. I like to collaborate very well and develop a very personal bond with all my members. And I feel like the CC is a pretty small council overall, so there isn't really a need for, do this, do that, or very authoritative leadership. I think collaborative leadership in a school setting is the most appropriate, and that's what I am. I like to collaborate with my members.